सान्द्रानन्दावबोधात्मकमनुपमितं कालदेशावदिभ्या निर्मुक्तं नित्यमुक्तं निगमशतसहस्रेण निर्भास्यमानम् अस्पष्टं दृष्टमात्रे पुनः उरुपुरुषार्थात्मकं ब्रह्मतत्त्वं तत्तावत् भाति साक्षात् गुरुपवनपुरे हन्त भाग्यं जनानाम् अग्रे पश्यामि तेजो निबिडतरकला यावली लोभनीयं पीयूषाप्लावितोऽहं तदुतरे दिव्यकैशोरवेशं तारुण्यारम्भरम्यं परमसुखरसास्वाद रोमाञ्चिताङ्गैः आवीतं नारदाद्यैः विलसदुपनिषत् सुन्दरी मण्डलैश्च।
Gurupavanapure Hantabhagyam Jananam. Namaskaram to all the Astikas. Krishna was dancing on Kaliya. What kind of dance was this? Very enjoyable. Was Kaliya able to take the dance? Did he enjoy? Or did he ask for forgiveness? Did he apologize to Krishna for all the acts that he had committed, disturbing the very existence of the Gopas in the vicinity? All that in this Dashakam. Ruchirakampita kundala mandalaha suchiramisha nanartitha pannage amaratadita dundubhi sundaram liyati gayati daivata yauvate. Hey Isha, the one who controls the insentient matter, Isheshitavya Vaishamya Nimnonnata Kritonjalihi, says Yamunacharya. Isha, the one who is the all-powerful Bhagavan, hey Isha, Daivata Yauvate, as the host of celestial damsels, all the Apsaras trees. So he says Daivata Yauvate, Deva Yuvati, means the Apsaras trees who are found in the celestial world. Daivata Yauvate, the beautiful Apsaras trees, Menaka, Urvashi, Tilottama, Rambha, so on and so forth. Gayati, Sati, Viyati, they all sang in that very places. Gayati, Sati, Viyati, they were all extremely happy by Amaratadita Dundubhi Sundaram. Now, because they were able to play the drums also along, Dundubhi is a certain Vadyam, an instrument. Tadita Dundubi, they started playing. Sundaram, Amaranam, the people who lived in the Amaraloka, the Suras. Tadita Dundubi Sundaram, they started, a sweet sound started emanating from the playing of the Dundubi Vadyam, a certain kind of a drum. Tvam, Ruchira Kampita Kundala Manditaha. When they were playing the drums, there was some sound that you were also giving. Ruchira Kampita Kundala Manditaha. You were wearing sporting kundalams and that was swaying this way and that way. So as it was swaying, it gave rise to a new kind of a sound. So there was a swaying sound and a Dundubi Vadyam. Ruchira Kampita Kundala Manditaha Nanartitha Pannage Suchiram. Nanartita Pannage Suchiram. So it danced on the serpent called Kaliya for quite a long time. So there was this enjoyment that Krishna was taking on dancing on Kaliya. Why, sir? Isn't it wrong to hurt these animals or reptiles? Each of them have their own nature, Swarupam, right? True. But when you knowingly commit a crime, when a dog knowingly commits a crime, even then it is entitled for punishment. Just because it is a dog and not a human, it doesn't mean it will never accrue karma. Then on what basis can we explain karma theory? If we say that animals never accrue karma, then on what basis will they gain a punarjanma? So there is a karma entitled for all animals. Animals too have a certain viveka, what to do and what not to do. If they cross that, if they show that attitude in them, because not every lion is like every other lion, not every dog is like every other dog. dialogue. So there are differences. So he says, Nanartita Pannage Suchiram. He danced on Kaliya till that Ahankaram came down. Namati yadya manushya shiro hare parivihay tadunnatam parimathan padapankaruha chiram vyaharathaha karatala manoharam. Hey Hare, hey Krishna, who is the destroyer of all the papas, the sins that we commit, parivihaya tat amushya, leaving the hood of Kaliya, one hood of Kaliya, yat shirah namati, whichever head stoops or goes down as a sign of namati, as a sign of doing namaskaram, unable to bear the weight of Krishna, the other hood would rise. So yat shiraha namati parimathan pada pankaruha, you would be stamping with your pada pankar, with lotus-like feet. So not all hoods will be at the same level. When Krishna presses on this, it will go as an act of namaskaram. Krishna will jump to the other. So it was like, when you move on a piano or a casio, you sit and you start playing. As you start playing, you can see the movement of those that emanate the noise, right? Similarly was Krishna's dancing on the snake. Parimathan padapankaruha unnatam. And then he was dancing on its head, holding and raising, keeping the tail above. So unnatam karatala manoharam. So with the charming of the clapping of the hands, and people were seeing what is happening in front of that. So with that sound on one side, earlier we had seen that the sound was emanating from the bangles, the bracelets and the anklets. Now it is with the clapping of the hands. Karatala manoharam tvam vyaharathaha chiram. Hey Krishna, you did sport on Kaliya for that particular dance for some time. Tvadava bhagna vibhugna phanagane galita shonita pathasi Phanipata vadasidati sannata stabala tadabala stava madhava padayoho Phanipatau avasidati, when the king of that serpent, so he says Phanipatau, Paninam patihi Phanipatihi, the one who is the head of snakes, Phanipatau avasidati, when the king of snakes had been exhausted, Tvadava bhagna vibhugna phanagane, when his hoods dropped and thereby he was being stamped by you. You started stamping him. Galita shonita pathasi, the waters are reddened due to profuse bleeding. Now, when the bleeding started coming, because the Kaliya snake couldn't withstand Krishna's strength, that snake which had tormented all the Gopas and the Gopikas for so long, couldn't withstand Krishna. Galita shonita pathasi, He Madhava, the one who is the consort of Sri Mahalakshmi, He Madhava, Tadabalaha, those women who were the Dharmapatnis of Kaliya, Sannataha Tavapadayoho, they prostrated at your feet. So those snakes, which were the female snakes, which were the consorts of Kaliya, they all sought surrender under you. Tadabalaha Sannataha Tavapadayoho He Madhava. He Madhava. See, look at the comparison he makes. He doesn't call him Achyuta here. He says Madhava. The one who listens to Mahalakshmi. So he is referring to Narayana, Krishna as the one who listens to Mahalakshmi, the pati of Mahalakshmi, Madhava. Madhava means consort of Mahalakshmi. Then he immediately says the wives of Kaliya approached you. Thereby, you listen to your wife. These wives were not being listened to. At least you listen to them and accomplish whatever they want. Sannataha tava padayoho. Aipuraiva chiraya parishruta tvadanubhava vilina hridohitaha munibharapya navapya pathaihi stavaihi nunuvurisha bhavantyamayantritam. Ahi Isha, hey Bhagavan, for a very long time, Pura Eva Chiraya, for very considerable time, Parishruta, Tvadanubhava, Vilina Hridaha. So all their minds, the Dharmapatni's minds were completely engrossed into the Pati may have been a very tyrant snake, but the Dharmapatnis were always engrossed in you. Tvadanubhava Vilina Hridaha, Taha, Nunuvuhu, Bhavantam Ayantritam. They started praising you. So, Nunuvuhu Bhavantam, they started praising you. Ayantritam. Ayantritam means without any restraint, without any impediment, they started praising you. Bhavantam ayantritam stavaihi anapya pathaihi. Stavaihi anapya. Stavaihi. Through stotras. Stava, stotra means to praise. So they started singing praise of you. Stavaihi anapya pathaihi. That is which is beyond the reach of munivihi api. Even sages. Even sages couldn't fathom, couldn't understand what kind of stavam is this, because it was beyond their reach. It was so philosophical. So stavaihi anapya pathaihi munibhihi api. Then Bhattatri says Panivadhu gana bhakti vilokana Pravikasat karuna kula chetasa Panipatir bhavadachyuta jivitas Tvai samarpita murti vanamat. Hey Achyuta, the one who does not abandon his devotees, the one who is never perishable. Hey Achyuta, Panipatihi jivitaha bhavata. That particular serpent chief who's Kaliya, jivitaha bhavata. For all the acts he had done, he had to be killed. But his life was being spared because of you. Bhavata jivitaha. Because of you he lived. That Panipatihi. Pani vadhujana bhakti vilokana pravikasat karanakula chetasa. So he says, Pani vadhujana bhakti. Pani vadhujana, the wives of the snakes, because of the bhakti that they had offered, vilokana, that too in whose mind it was filled with compassion, pravikasat karunakula chetasa, avanamat, they started prostrating in front of you. They knew what is the only way to seek that jivanadam, that is Bhagavan will not kill the snake. What is the only way to ensure? They surrendered to Krishna. So avanamat samarpita murtihi tvai, and they surrendered himself to you. So Kaliya surrendered himself to you, the Dharmapatni surrendered to you, samarpita murtihi tvai. So they all surrendered with the very thought that this particular act of Sharanagati will get them overcome the death that was there at their doorstep. Because for Krishna's anger on Kaliya, he could have killed. But it was the Sharanagati, especially the bhakti of his patnis towards Krishna, that gave him that act of surviving further. So here, Bhattatri takes us to that point where he explains even to snakes and animals who are aware of who Krishna is, Sharanagati is the only way. So, as he describes this, what happened to Kaliya? Did he stay there? Did he go elsewhere? Where did he go? Who asked him to go there? And what happened to Vrindavanam after this Kaliya Nartana episode? All of that in the next episode.
Life is a learning. Every day is a learning. So why stop? We are very happy to present Ramayana Pariksha RAP 2025. This is being organized by our trust Dashakam. It is an online examination. All that you have to do is to read the book Ramayanam Volume 1 that I have authored, and 2, register for the exam. It is happening on the 22nd of June 2025. Exciting prizes, and the biggest prize is reading the Ramayana and answering the questions. Age no bar, geography no bar. So why stop? Register soon. Namaskar.
कल्याणरूपाय कलौ जनानां कल्याणदात्रे करुणासुधाब्दे कंवादिदिव्यायुधसत्कराय वातालयाधीश नमो नमस्ते। नारायण 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 नारायण